Hey guys, what you know good? That's an old Southern expression my grandmother used to say to me.
Getting a little sunshine?
Yeah. In this video, I'm going to attempt to tell you what I know good. We are back on the road, or more accurately, in the campsite. Behind me, you'll see our beautiful campsite here at Montgomery Bell State Park in Tennessee. We've been on the road for a few days. As you know, we recently took a shakedown cruise. Unfortunately, our shakedown cruise left us badly shaken, or all shook up for you Elvis fans. Now, you know, the exterior of our Airstream may look brand new thanks to that shiny coat of ceramic glass we had installed last year at Vinny's North Bay Airstream Repair. But there are parts of our trailer's dirty underbelly that resemble the wreckage of the Titanic. We're having some trouble with our brakes. Specifically, the brakes were not putting out a whole lot of stopping power. So we did a test during our shakedown cruise to determine what was wrong with our brakes. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We put our trailer up on our trailer aid, which is the little trailer ramp we carry around with us. If you have a twin axle trailer, this is the easiest way to lift one wheel off the ground. You can pull your trailer forward or back it up onto the trailer aid ramp and it lifts a wheel off the ground. So we did this little test where we lifted a wheel off the ground, spun the wheel, and then applied the brake in our truck. And the wheel stopped. Stopped. So we could tell that the trailer brakes were functioning. They were just really weak. We weren't getting the stopping power that we wanted out of them. So we took them to Carl at Mobile RV Repair, who did a great job adjusting our trailer brakes. But unfortunately, Carl discovered another issue. Similar crack.
The crack right straight through there. The other side the same way. It's actually starting right now, a hole going straight up through there.
While they were underneath the trailer, the guys at Mobile RV Repair noticed that some of the mounting plates on our axles beneath our trailer had developed slight hairline cracks. The cracks were significant enough to merit concern, and we wanted to have them repaired at the very least before we hit the road. Actually, we wanted to install brand new axles onto our Airstream. However, there's an 8-week wait for new axles. So in the meantime, we found Steel City Welding, a company in our hometown of Birmingham that specializes in trailer repair. They repair these huge industrial trailers that haul super heavy loads of gravel or sand or other stone. Sometimes those trailers are involved in rollover accidents because they're carrying such heavy loads. So the guys at Steel City Welding can actually repair those trailers up to commercial grade standards. So the fix was to put extra supportive plates on all of our axles that will reinforce the metal attaching the axles to our trailer frame. And I've been assured that this fix actually makes those mounting plates stronger than they would have been from the factory brand new. We will be installing new axles on our Airstream in a couple of months. Once they become available, we're gonna have them shipped out to California, to Vinny. I want to tell you a little bit about Tim, the owner of Steel City Welding. You know, sometimes God, the universe, or the simulation, whatever you want to call it, puts people in your life that remind you what's important in life. You know, we're down at Steel City Welding. We're having these supporting plates welded to our axle mounts. Doesn't sound very exciting or outdoorsy, does it? Well, step into the office of the welding place, and I notice all of these beautiful photographs on the wall of the outdoors. photographs of the Appalachian Trail and the Great Smoky Mountains, and also out west like Zion National Park and the deserts of Arizona. And so I started talking with the owner of Steel City Welding, and it turns out that throughout his life he has been an avid hiker and has really gotten out there and explored our country. And I think talking to Tim really helped me realize how lucky we are, how fortunate we are to be able to get out and travel around and see our country. And you can travel around with an RV in the United States and you really never run out of interesting places to explore, interesting things to see, and interesting people to meet. So we're actually leaving at about 4:30 on Friday afternoon. This is Friday the 13th. I mean, here's a pro tip. If you're leaving on a big RV trip, leave on Friday the 13th during rush hour, the busiest time and the busiest day of week, when you have to drive all through town. What could go wrong? It's always kind of difficult getting everything buttoned down before you leave on a big cross-country RV trip. For Christy and I, it's especially important for us to touch base with our families. We are fortunate to have all of our parents still with us. It's kind of like loading up your boat for a big journey out onto the sea. And I don't know where exactly we're going to drop anchor, but I'm sure we will find some new discoveries this year. There is an old Southern expression, you'll have to forgive it, that the devil is beating his wife. Now, what in the heck does that mean? The devil is beating his wife is said when you have a blue sky with sunshine and it's also raining. Or these days, I suppose we would say the evil entity is committing domestic violence against his or her partner. And this time of year, we get a lot of weather like that here. And so on our first few days of driving, we'd be driving blue, sunny skies, and then a moment later, there would be a torrential downpour of rain. Right now we have dropped our anchor at a gorgeous little state park in Tennessee called Montgomery Bell State Park. So you can see the sites here at this park are really beautiful and spacious. They're very level, and if you're lucky, you can snag one right alongside the creek that runs along adjacent to the campground. They're very thickly wooded sites, so you get a lot of shade and just really beautiful and relaxing to stay here. And so we've decided to stay here for a couple of days, and tomorrow we are going to head out. I think we're targeting to stop in Missouri or Illinois next, but when we go on these trips, we truly have no set itinerary or agenda. As you know, we are not big planners, and even in these days of COVID camping, with the campgrounds being so busy, we've still been able to luck into some really good campsites. We're super excited to be back on the road. I just feel more happy and relaxed to be out traveling around with our Airstream. We've already had the chance to meet several great people who are members of Loloho Nation, subscribers out there. So those of you who I'm talking about, you know who you are. So that's what I know good. Not much, apparently. This is the 15th year we've been doing Long Honeymoon. Every year is different. Every year brings new places, new adventures, new excitement, new mistakes, new screw-ups, and we always make a lot of new friends. So, as always, thank you for tuning in to the longest running RV show on the interwebs, or so they say. In the next few weeks, we'll be getting back to more conventional long honeymoon videos. Or will we? I kind of like this vlog style. We may experiment with it for a while. You know, I really envy those YouTube channels that have a formula for their videos. Let's say it's a car review channel. They're reviewing cars. They say, this is the car. Here's a look at the car. Now we're gonna go drive the car. Here's what we think about the car. Finito. So simple. Long honeymoon, we don't really have a formula. We do different types of videos, but we always try to bring you quality videos that hopefully enhance your own RV travel experiences and adventures. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new, subscribe. Until next time, lo ho.